Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, this is going to be another entry into the AJ's advice series, right? This is where I give you guys a little bit of advice, right? Now guys, I'm not the black belt or the master of life, but guys, I've been on this planet for quite a while, about 44 years now, so I think I have a couple tidbits of advice to give to you younger guys, Guys, there's some common sense things like don't date the single moms, avoid police officers, nurses, lawyers, don't be a simp, But there's a couple other things that we can discuss. I made a video about learning how to fight. All guys should know how to fight, right? Period. Learn how to shoot, learn how to fight. Now guys, in this episode here, we're going to talk about what happens if some girl gets pregnant and tries to trap you, right? Guys, never, ever, ever trust a chick who says she's on birth control. Ever. Ever, 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 guys. Ever. Wrap it up every single time. Because you guys know how many guys I know who trusted a chick when she said, I'm on birth control. I'm on the shot. Right? I have an IUD or whatever. And about a month and a half, 2 months later, she shows them the pregnancy test and they find out.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Clown world, right? Next thing you know, they're doomed. Their whole life is over because some broad who's all about feminism and pro-baby deletion, right?
I am woman, hear me roar, and numbers too big to ignore.
But then the moment that she gets pregnant, all of a sudden all that baby deletion talk goes out the window and you're cooked. So guys, here we have a story off of Reddit that says, my girlfriend's pregnant, but I don't want kids. Guys, this guy is cooked. He's cooked, right? So guys, we'll go over this story here. So we'll look at some of the responses, then I'll give you guys my advice, right? So guys, we'll get into this. Before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50 and 304s. That's linked in the description. Please go and check that out. Guys, join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. And I'm offering memberships now. So thanks to all you guys that are already members. Guys, hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. And guys, look, my girlfriend's pregnant, but I don't want kids. He says, my girlfriend, 29, and I, 31-year-old male, have been together for less than 1 year. Look at that. She and I met on a dating app, and we both had specified that on our profiles, we didn't want kids. And he believed her? He believed her. Look at that. Guys, how can someone be so dumb? Why?
Stupid.
Okay, we've since talked about it as well. We just both never wanted kids. We're not kid haters, we just don't love being around them. We agreed that we want to be the kind of people who have little responsibilities, travel the world, be spontaneous, and want to live our life to the fullest without children. I've known this is what I want for years, so I got a vasectomy when I was 26. Now my girlfriend's pregnant. So guys, look, he's 31. He had a vasectomy at 26, and now she's saying she's pregnant. This guy's dumb as a box of rocks. This bastard kid isn't his. What are you talking about? Look at this. My girlfriend swears up and down that she didn't cheat, but she did black out at a party around the time the child was conceived. Look at that, guys.
Beta.
Look at this guy. It was at a friend's bachelor party, and I know that this is true because a friend called me to pick her up. It was clear that she was very drunk and still conscious, but completely lost and had no idea what was going on. Yeah, right. Guys, please, guys, she met Chad at the bachelor party. Let him shoot up the club. She couldn't remember any of it the next day, but we didn't think anything of it. So she parties a lot when this happens, and she gets drunk very easily. Still, she would have been in no state to give consent. Now she's almost 3 months pregnant and wants to keep it. I know it's her body and her choice. I respect it, and I'm not telling her what to do. She started looking at nurseries, looking for names, all that. She's excited. Well, I'm happy for her, especially considering the circumstances. I'm glad she's excited and not really being traumatized by it at all. I'm not sure of what to do. She's talking about our future and calling the baby our child. Look at that! She says, and I quote, "It wasn't what we wanted, but we will make it work. I love her and I want to support her in any way I can, but I just can't see this being my life. I don't know if I love her enough to throw out all the plans I had made to become a dad to a child that isn't mine, that I never wanted. I don't know if I would even be fit to be a father. It's not her fault she got pregnant either. Yeah, right.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Her family hasn't been around much, and I don't want to leave her alone with the kid. But I don't want a kid. Guys, look at this. And he says, edit. If y'all could stop saying that she cheated on me, that would be really great. I don't care how it looks to you. She's my partner, and I know she's telling me the truth. I'm not blindsided. I'm not being manipulated. Guys, this guy's a simp. This guy's a simp. Guys, rate this guy on the simp-o-meter.
It's over 9,000!
Sister Mary Francis, dude. This guy is a simp.
Beta male.
Look at that. Look at that. I'm not being manipulated. Why are you all having such a hard time believing that she was SA'd? She knows I had a vasectomy. I had it checked by a doctor. So my girlfriend has filed a police report. It's been 2 months. Look at that. Now, guys, couple of things, right? I think she cheated on him, right? I think she cheated on him. So he needs to break up with her. And even if she didn't and this essay happened, he should break up with her anyways. But guys, and even if it was his kid, he doesn't have to stick around. He doesn't want kids. Because this is a special example because he obviously had a vasectomy and it wasn't his. But even if he didn't, and let's just say that she got pregnant by him, guys, you don't have to stick around. You don't. I always said this, if some chick gets pregnant, we'll get a DNA test, and she tries to make me a parent against my will, all she's getting from me is direct deposit. But this guy right here, he got the vasectomy. This chick says she got super drunk at a party and has a regular pattern of behavior of getting really, really drunk. Well, she gets really drunk easy. That's why she ends up getting blackout drunk.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
What are you talking about? Look at this. Someone says you're gonna have to let her know one way or the other how you feel. Sounds like she's making plans and assuming that you're in this together. If that's not the case, you're gonna have to let her know. Someone says, especially if her decision to have the child depends on you being there. Look at that. Look at that. You know yourself better than anyone. If you don't want kids, you need to tell her now before she goes any further with the pregnancy. Guys, none of this is his problem. If he had a vasectomy, it isn't his. And even if he didn't have a vasectomy, guys, once again, it's up to her. This is her decision. He has no say. You're not going to be able to talk a chick in or out of a baby deletion. Once she gets those baby rabies, you guys notice the girl's 29 too, right? Those baby rabies are in full effect. Someone says, first of all, have you gone to all your follow-up visits and annual check-ins to confirm that your vasectomy hasn't reversed itself? You'll want to get paternity tests. If you're the biological father, then you'll have to step up in child support at the bare minimum. Guys, there's that whole step up thing. Man, shoot. If not, you truly want to be child-free, then get out of this relationship. It's awful and BS that your girlfriend's stuck at this point just because it's growing in her body, but it happens. This guy says, I went to the follow-ups, but I wasn't told that annual checkups are necessary. I did go after finding out she was pregnant, and the doctor said everything's fine, that it's highly unlikely that it was me. Look at that. Guys, she cheated, and she's trying to pin a baby on him. She's trying to eeny, meeny, miny, moe him. But guys, my advice is, from this, guys, A, don't be a simp. And B, guys, even if this was his kid, let's just say that he hadn't had a vasectomy, he shot up the club, and it was his. Guys, pay your child support and move on. Don't let anyone shame you into being a father. But guys, always wrap it up. Always. Always, 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 always. Or guys, if you truly don't want to ever have kids, guys, get a vasectomy, you know? And don't be a simp. Look at that. Yeah, right. She got SA Clown World. Someone's saying, stop being so wishy-washy. Go to her right now and say all this to her. Facts. Insane. Guys, how is this even a conversation? Look, you need to decide if you're willing to just step up and be a parent. This situation is unfair to both of you. It's not unfair to him. He's just a simp. This is not his kid. She's pregnant by another guy. Absolutely insane. Someone says, I don't think it matters that the kid isn't biologically yours because she didn't cheat. Please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So the biological angle just muddies the waters. I'd probably throw out that information entirely. This has to be a chick saying this. Because the thing is, if you both wanted kids, this happened, you probably treat the kid like it's yours regardless. Please!
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What a joke. What an absolute joke. Someone says she's the one who can make the decision to keep the baby or not. But you still have the right to leave or stay, whether it's your baby or not. Facts. That's the point I'm trying to make here, guys. You don't owe her a relationship. Facts. Guys, let me know what you do. Look at that. Absolutely insane, guys. And of course, everyone's taking the chick side. Even with the proper vasectomy, it doesn't mean that it's 100% guaranteed. Sometimes a swimmer makes it through. There's a chance that you're the father and she didn't cheat. Guys, come on. She expects him to believe this. And of course, he's a simp. Cheating isn't an option. I don't believe that one bit. She would never. What a joke. What an absolute joke. Guys, this guy is doing everything wrong. Guys, do the exact opposite of this guy, right? You know? Other than the vasectomy thing. What's the point in having vasectomy if you don't think it worked, even though the doctor said it did? Guys, don't be this guy. Guys, if a girl's pregnant and you're with her, even yours or not, guys, you don't have to stick around. You cannot let anyone ruin your life. Guys, do what's legally required. And guys, if a chick's pregnant by another guy under any circumstance, get out of there. Get out of there. It's no business of yours. But all right, you guys, let me know what you think. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Guys, take it easy. Have a good one.